Today we will learn about evolution of mankind. Now, what exactly is evolution of mankind? Well, we humans were not the same throughout the period of our existence. So, we evolved slowly. And this study is about that evolution of mankind. But how do we know about mankind of prehistoric times? We were not alive then. Well, there are some sources which help us know about earlier times. Well, these sources are fossils, ruins, cave paintings, utensils, tools, and bones. So, all these are sources of information about human beings in the prehistoric times. So, how we human beings evolved can be known with the help of all these different sources. So, let's understand what these are one by one. So, a major source of information is fossils. Now, fossils are basically dead remains of animals. So, what happens is some animals or dead remains of some animals get trapped between different rocks and soil, and these remains are stored as it is at that place, and this gives us a huge amount of information about those times and those living beings. So, with the help of fossils, we are able to identify many different things, like how the animals lived, where they lived, what were the conditions of survival. So, many things can be known from fossils. And from the fossils of ancient human beings, we know that humans moved on 4 limbs and slowly they evolved and they started walking on 2 legs. So, from different fossils of ancient human beings, we are able to know these things, that humans moved on 4 limbs and evolved to walk on 2 legs. Now, caves are another source of information. So, caves of early man gave huge amount of information about how human beings lived at that time, what type of cultures they had, what type of rituals they had. So, caves of early man gave huge amount of information. So, remains in caves show that early man lived in natural shelters. So, from the remains in caves, we come to know that early man lived in natural shelters. So, shelter is definitely very important for all of us. Now, early man did not know how to build houses, so they lived in natural shelters. Now, in the caves, we found cave paintings, and these paintings were another source of information. So, you see, cave paintings gave huge amount of information because cave paintings were made by early man. So, what did they make in those paintings? Well, they made things which were around them. They made paintings of different activities that they performed. So, from paintings, we got huge amount of information about the life of early man. And with cave paintings, there were cave writings. So, both cave paintings and cave writings gave us huge amount of information about them. Now, early man used stones to draw and write. So, from these we also come to know that early man used stones to draw and write. So, using the stones, they drew and wrote a lot of things, and from that we came to know a lot about early man and their lifestyle. Now, over many paintings, it was observed that early man hunted a lot. So, from this information, we know that early man hunted wild animals for food. So, cave paintings give us a lot of information about the lifestyle of early man. Now, these caves were very special because of many other evidences too. So, apart from cave paintings, we had other evidences in the caves too. So, bones of humans and animals in caves also gave a lot of information about how human beings lived and what type of animals they hunted or what type of animals existed at that time. So, from bones of humans and animals in caves, we know that human beings lived in caves and they hunted animals for food. Now, another source of information was clay utensils. Now, clay utensils were important because they gave us a very important information, and that is clay was easily available and could be molded to make utensils. So, this clearly shows, that is, the presence of clay utensils clearly shows that clay was easily available and could be molded to make utensils. So, we come to know about skills of early man from these potteries. So, improvement in human beings can be clearly seen by improving skill of pottery over time. So, as the sophistication of pottery improved, we know that skill of human beings also improved, and that is why they were able to make more sophisticated pottery over time. So, pottery or clay utensils also give us huge information about the lifestyle of early man. Now, then came the metal utensils. So, the metal utensils were newer in age as compared to clay utensils. So, what do we know from that? We know that initially man started making clay utensils, and then slowly they discovered metals, and then they started making metal utensils because metal utensils were much more durable compared to clay utensils. So, metal is stronger than clay. This was observed even by the early man, and so early man started using metals in place of clay. And how do we make all these utensils? Well, we make utensils with the help of tools, isn't it? So, what type of tools they used also gave us huge amount of information about their lifestyle, their style of hunting, and their style of living too. So, tools were another source of information about evolution of mankind. So, initially, man did not know about metals. So, man used stone tools such as these for hunting, for even fishing. So, you see, they used such stone tools. And not only hunting and fishing, even for chopping or cutting, they used stone tools. Apart from that, even for preparing skin hides, they used stone tools. So, everything was stone at that time. And definitely for digging and even for sewing, they used stone tools. So, when human beings did not know about metals, they used stone tools for various activities. And then came tools made of copper, bronze, and iron. So, from the stone tools, we know that at one point in time, human beings did not know about metals. So, they made a variety of stone tools and they used them. Now, some newer tools were made of metals such as copper, bronze, and iron. So, we know that gradually they discovered metals and then they started using tools made of these metals. So, metals were discovered and were used to make tools. The tools became stronger and more durable. Now, definitely these metal tools were much stronger and durable. So, Gradually, human beings started using metal tools from stone tools. So this is how human beings evolved, and with evolution came newer type of tools. Now, what did sophistication of tools and weapons signify? Well, human beings could do the work with lesser effort and lesser time. So why were these sophisticated tools required? Why weren't they happy with their old stone tools? Because human beings could do the work with lesser effort and lesser time. So if their basic work was wrapped up using these good tools quickly, then they could devote their time to recreational activities such as paintings, pottery, or even jewelry making. So when these tools came, then human beings had more time for other activities. So these tools were definitely very important in their lives. So with the discovery of metals, tools became weaker, blunter, or stronger. What do you think? Well, the answer is stronger. So with the discovery of metals, tools became stronger and more sophisticated. Now, ruins are another source of information about evolution of mankind, and one of them, ruins of Indus Valley civilization, is a major source of information and a very important source of information about evolution of mankind. Now, in the Indus Valley civilization, we have two very important cities, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Now, both these cities were very sophisticated. They had so many different features. So from these we know that human beings during this civilization knew a lot about town planning. So you see, from these ruins we find very important information. These are the ruins of a granary, and by analyzing these ruins we were able to conclude that the granary looked like this. Now this is a very sophisticated building for storage of grains. So people at that time had such granaries in which they were able to store all their grains. Also, from these ruins we come to know that they had a very well developed drainage system in their towns. And from the ruins of the houses, again we were able to conclude that they had well built houses in their towns. So you see, all these ruins give us great information about how they lived and how their towns looked. So you see, even ruins give us huge amount of information about evolution of mankind. So we know from these ruins that at that time human beings had planned civilization and they were able to properly utilize space in their towns. So you see, planned civilization and proper utilization of space was a great information which we received from ruins of the Indus Valley civilization and from ruins of many such civilizations. So you see, fossils, cave paintings, bones, utensils, ruins, as well as tools are major sources of information about evolution of mankind, and they help us to know how human beings evolved and became what they are today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.